Now, back to when you were a fan, who were some of your favorite wrestlers growing up? Did you necessarily they didn't necessarily have to influence your work later on? They could have just been people you gravitated towards.
Yeah, I mean, like Stone Cold and The Rock, growing up in the Attitude Era, were gonna obviously be the tops of it. I was a big fan of Kane and Mankind because I thought the masks and like the kind of the dark side was pretty cool. Um, I was more of a WWF at the time guy than WCW, but like the Outsiders were, the epitome of cool. My neighbor that I mentioned earlier and I would do like the too sweet, and I was like, oh, real cool 9 year olds. Like this is pretty sick. Booker T and DDP, um, Scott Steiner. I was a fan of all those guys. So, a typical kid. I liked all the top guys.
Yeah, I mean it makes sense though. Was there ever and we'll get into disliked wrestlers in a minute because I find that to be fascinating too. But you talk about
Mm,
liking The Rock and Austin. Was that ever an issue for you because there were so often rivals? Because, for example, for me, The Undertaker was my favorite growing up, right? And I
mm.
loved Austin uh, until he would wrestle Undertaker. And then I was like, no, Austin, you can go to the side. But then I would take him right back. But then you had someone like The Rock or Shawn Michaels, who at the time I despised as a kid just because they always wrestled my favorites. Like they were always wrestling Austin or Taker or Foley.
Right.
And I was like, no, I don't like you because you're always wrestling people I like.
Um, you know, I think I pretty much always liked both of them no matter what, even if they were feuding. That was just like, oh, like this is like the two coolest guys
Mm-hmm.
uh fighting. But if I had to pick one, and this might, get me kicked out of the running for being in the Jungle Cruise 2 movie, but I definitely am an Austin guy over The Rock.
No, no, I totally get it. I totally get it. But you know what, Rock, he's waiting for the call. So, I know you're going to be watching this video, obviously. So come on, give him a call.